Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Alright, a lot of you guys have been asking me when's the best time to start Blue Archive. Literally right now. Literally right now. You have to start as soon as you watch this video because Akko is coming. Let's talk about it. As you can see, you get a lot of free pyroxenes right here with the Kivoto's Go Set Go, which is coming in less than a week's time. Okay, so before we start off with today's video, happy birthday Koharu. Today is Koharu's birthday, alright, April 16th. If you guys are not aware, maybe you're not following their Twitter, so consider following Blue Archive on Twitter. So let's talk about a couple of things moving forward. We got a new roadmap, we got a new upcoming character banner in terms of which characters to pull. Also, there's plenty of events coming out soon. So first things first, alright, so we're gonna have Akko and Hibiki coming in 2 days time. Alright, so these two are probably going to be the best, one of the best characters in the game, alongside with Double Drop. Alright, once our current Bunny rerun event ends, we're gonna have the mission, normal, and hard. As you can see, 14th of April till 21st of April, we're gonna have normal times 2. So you still, this is up to you, but I'm gonna refresh 6 times a day just to get a bunch of stamina, hopefully to try to farm all the equipments. Moving forward, it's gonna be much easier. But let's talk about everything that's happening right here in Get Set Go for the Kivoto's Hello Festival. Now, if you guys haven't pre-registered, make sure you guys to do so. You're gonna get 1002 and the Kivoto's Hello Festival celebration. Here's the thing, here's the important thing. Alright, in this particular event coming following week, we'll be having a bunch of things. You don't want to miss out on this event. You're gonna get the free Hasumi, one of the best welfare character in the game. Now, you guys are aware of how welfare characters work. If you miss out on them, you miss out on them permanently. Like, there's no way to get them. For example, like this Hibiki right here, Cheer Squad Hibiki. Alright, the Hibiki that you can only obtain in the event. So if you miss on her, you will not be able to obtain her for almost 1 year. Alright, so you're gonna miss out that opportunity, that chance. Fortunately, she's not super meta, which is kind of fine, alright? But when it comes to the next one, which is going to be Hasumi right here, she's actually going to be meta. One of the strongest mystic type characters, single target in the game. So hopefully you guys are aware of that. Please don't miss out on her. Participate in the next event. Try to get her up to 5 stars if it's possible. As you can see, there's a chance for you to obtain Yuka, Hasumi, and Haruna shards along the way. Alright, so that's something to keep in mind. So we're going to talk about all of these characters based on what we have seen in the roadmap. So make sure you guys do this thing, the Make Hello Festival prom flyers. You can make the flyers, so you can just color the cheerboard. Digital merch here if you guys are interested to download any of the wallpaper for mobile, PC, tablet, and smartwatch. Now, let's talk about the roadmap, the most important thing of all. So first things first, like I mentioned, we are going to get Akko and Hibiki first. Okay, so keep that in mind. Akko and Hibiki is coming first, and then after that, we will be having Yuka, Mari. These two are limited characters, and of course Hasumi, you'll be getting her for free. She's a 1-star. Alongside with that, we're also gonna have a new Total Assault Gauss. Alright, a new raid boss coming later on. Now let's talk about what's happening prior to this. If you are new to the game, alright, if you are completely new to the game, I would highly recommend getting Akko. Now Akko is going to be one of the best characters that you can have in the game, period. Like, nobody can compete with Akko. She's just so flexible. She's just insane. Her value is unquestionable. Alright, you're gonna use her in every single raids. So what she does is she gives insane critical rate and critical damage to your allies. Alright, so she will be able to give you a lot of buff. So every 45 seconds you can see she heals as well. She has one passive skill that actually heals, although you cannot control the healing. And also the sub skill increase crit damage of all allies by 17.3%. Now, I've never not used Akko in any of my raids before. She's always going to be there. She's always going to help you out regardless. Now here's the thing though. If you look at the banner list, right after her, we're also going to have Yuka Sportswear and Mari Sportswear. Now these two are limited characters. Now, are they more important than Akko though? Now, I would argue that not really. Akko is still going to be much more important overall if you are looking as a new player, if you don't have Akko yet. Of course, if you already have Akko, like me, bam, we're gonna go all in on Yuka Sportswear and Mari Sportswear because these two are probably one of the better limited characters out there. Like, insane value. Again, you don't have to be greedy like me, right? You can only pick one. And if you have to pick one between Mari Sportswear and Yuka Sportswear, I'm going to lean towards Mari Sportswear because she has an ability that's very, very strong. Alright, she's going to be very good in Hieronymus raids. You can see recovers HP of healing to all allies within range, except for herself, for up to 318%, similar to how Koharu works. She's a striker that heals similar to Koharu, as you can see, right? So she's going to be in front, helping out. Now this one is what makes her really strong. Every 45 seconds, recover HP of one of the ally with the highest defense and self by up to this % of healing, and also increase defense as well. So this is going to help you a ton. Alright, any stage that needs healing, she's going to help you. And when using EX or normal skill, if target's HP is below 30%, additionally recover their HP by this amount, up to 171% of healing. That is a lot of healing. Alright, probably she is going to be the best healer in the game. Highly recommend to get her because it's quite rare to have a healer that's a striker, that's like someone that's in front, unless if you have Koharu, then Koharu is going to be still going to be one of the better ones that you can get from standard. But I do think that Sportswear Mari right here is going to replace Koharu in general, in most cases. Alright, let's talk about Yuka Sportswear and what can she do overall, right? She's a special mystic defense, right? Striker type. So what she does is she moves to the designated location, apply a shield, and heal to self. Alright, so she moves all characters to one spot, set a rally flag for 3 other allies within range. When allies reach the flag, applies shield and heal to them. This is always very good, similar to how Swimsuit Shizuko works, but she is a striker. Alright, they sort of have similar roles, but if you're trying to tackle Gauss easier, this is going to be something that's very, very good, right? Every 30 seconds, if Yuka doesn't have a shield, apply shield for herself. If Yuka has a shield, it will increase her healing and can stack up to a maximum of 3 times. And one more cool thing about her sub-skill, when she stops moving, she gains up to 59% mystic damage bonus against the enemies weak to it for 20 seconds. Alright, so you can see huge bonus ability right there. For 3 costs, she can do quite a lot as well. Now, if you can only choose one between Mari Sportswear and Yuka Sportswear, I do think that Mari is going to have an overall much more impact in a lot of the raids that she will have. Like I said, Yuka, what she does provide is also quite unique. Again, depending on when you start. If you have her, Swimsuit Shizuko, they are kind of doing the same thing in a way, right? Shizuko has the same thing where she moves 4 allies in a circle to a designated location and then gives them healing as a barrier. So you can see somewhat similar. Now again, depending on how strong is your Swimsuit Shizuko, I do have her at 5-star because I go all in like a crazy madman, refreshing with stamina to get her to 5-star. If your Swimsuit Shizuka is like 3 or 4-star, it might not be super efficient as well, depending, right? But some of you guys might not even be there during the swimsuit event and you will not be able to get her for the rest of your life. I mean, not for the rest of your life, but for at least 1 year because she's a welfare character. You cannot pull for her and you might struggle a little bit in certain raids, and that's where, you know, hopefully Yuka Sportswear comes in. So that's going to depend on you, depending on your pyroxenes. Don't spend too much though, because I'm going to be real with you guys. Himari is going to come right after the April 2nd. Now, here's the thing. The truth about Himari, she is really, really strong that I don't think it's recommended to skip her at all. Yes, I know she's not limited. After the banner ends, she will be added to the standard banner. But what are the odds of you getting her? You are not going to get her for a long time unless you're going to pull in the next couple of banners. But the truth is, there's a reason why she's the Akko replacement, or she's a better Akko because of what she can do. Alright, she's a penetration for damage. Armor type is light, doesn't matter because she's a special at the back. So, look at her abilities. What she can do is increase attack of one ally by up to 105% for 13 seconds. So similar to Akko increase crit rate and crit damage, whereas Himari increase attack by 105%. That is an insane boost, and that's going to be much more consistent. Buffing attack is going to be consistent. Yes, Akko increase crit rate and crit damage, but most of the time, you can still sometimes not crit, depending on how unlucky you are. So this is going to be much better buffing, hyper buffing and attack. Every 30 seconds, she deals 241% damage to one enemy, decreasing their evasion by 27.1%, okay? And last passive skill, increase attack by 26.6%. And what makes her better than Akko is the sub skill right here, increase cost recovery of allies by up to 20.2%. Now, increased cost recovery is always going to be better than what Akko has, which is increased crit damage. Now, increased crit damage is not unique to Akko. Alright, increased crit damage, a lot of characters have this. I can show you a number of characters right here. Hibiki has this. Alright, you can see Hibiki literally has increased crit damage by 17.3%. Casual Saya, if you have her, she has this skill as well, as you can see. Increased ally crit damage by 17.3%. And of course, Akko, right? Maybe I missed some, but Swimsuit Ayane, she has this as well. Increased crit damage, of course mine is not max. But you get the point, right? This is not something that's unique to Akko. So when we are comparing Akko and Himari, you can see why people say Himari is like an upgraded Akko. Because increased cost recovery, this is super rare. It's going to enable your character rotation way easier. It's just going to boost your damage because now you are able to cast your skills way faster. She does way more than Akko. So definitely, my recommendation is get her. Now looking at the roadmap, right after Himari, we are going to have Shigure. Now Shigure, is she a must-have? If you look at what she can provide right here, Shigure she's not super unique by any means, alright, she is still going to be somewhat decent, alright, being a striker explosive type. You can see she does burn damage, deals damage with a straight line, and she does continuous burn for 20 seconds. Alright, that one is not too bad. She's able to increase attack of one of her other allies with the highest attack by 50.2%, but decrease accuracy, increase her own crit rate, and you can see she has an ability to increase radius by up to 2 times, but I think she also decreased her attack at the same time. So something to keep in mind. So Shigure is going to be something that, you know, someone that you might consider skipping because she's not super special. And then Cherino Hot Spring, Chinatsu Hot Spring, we're going to have the rerun for these. The Hot Spring characters, they are really strong, alright, especially Chinatsu Hot Spring and Nandoka Hot Spring. I have both of them. But the truth is, again, by now, you don't want to spend too much because June 1st, we'll be having the Serena Holiday and Hanae Holiday as well, right? Let's talk about Serena Holiday and Hanae Holiday. How meta are both of them? Because the truth is, I do think that Serena and Hanae has a lot to bring to the table. Alright, so I know they are happening in June, it's not really Christmas for us, but hey, we're trying to catch up to the JP banner, so they gotta do what they gotta do, you know? So damage type is penetration, armor is special, she's a striker, so increase crit damage by up to 43% and apply Holy Knight Blessing to all allies around Serena, excluding herself. Alright, so each Holy Knight Blessing adds 3.7% penetration damage bonus against the enemies weak to it. Alright, as you can see, quite good against penetration type enemy, but skill cost is 4. Every 21 normal attacks, she throws random gifts at other allies within the circular area, and depending on what it does, similar to what is that, Nandoka Hot Spring, she does different things depending on the box. Green box will increase crit damage up to 21%, red box increase crit damage up to 24%, stuffed bear increase crit damage up to 27%. So overall increase a bunch of crit damage. Increase HP on a passive skill, and sub skill when reloading increase evasion by up to 34.4% for 15 seconds. So you can see she doesn't do any healing. Serena has changed. She's going to be straight up a striker that does damage. Very good in yellow teams overall. Now Hanae is going to be Mystic Special, another healer. So similar, her role haven't changed that much. Apply a Holy Knight Blessing to allies within a circular area, and continuously recover their HP by up to 13.4% for 60 seconds. Healing effect is increased for each active Holy Knight Blessing. As you can see, every 35 seconds, she has the ability to increase the recovery rate of an ally with the lowest HP by up to 43.2%. Alright, increase healing, and last but not least, increase crit damage by 17.3%, similar to Akko, Hibiki, Casual Saya, etc. That kind of buff. Now, the truth is, both Hanae Christmas and Serena Christmas, alright, I do recommend skipping them because they are not limited, number 1. And number 2, a bit deceiving right here, because right after this is going to be 2 limited characters, which is Haruna New Year and Fuuka New Year. Now this is going to be the better ones that you want to pick up, not these 2. And if you are following the JP order, it should be as follows. But again, I don't want to drag on this video, it feels like a very long video. We're gonna talk that maybe next time. But for now, let me recap, alright? If you really are new to the game, consider pulling for Akko. If you want to wait a little bit, maybe Himari is going to be a good pick. Alright, you really need Akko or Himari. This is going to be so good, man. They are so flexible. They can be used in every single raid. But if you're someone that's a returning player, or if you already have Akko, still consider Himari. Himari is going to be very good, and consider picking up both Yuuka or Hasumi, Mari. Alright, so Hasumi you get for free, right? So Mari and Yuuka, if you can only choose one, pick Mari. Alright, pick tracksuit Mari. She's going to be very beneficial to your account. Please do all of this main pre-registration and stuff. You will be getting so much. Alright, you're going to get 1002 pyroxenes and free 10 recruitment ticket. This is already 20 pulls that will be able to help you. And if you start this week, you also can, I think you will get some 10 more tickets. A different event, but I'm not sure if that event still goes on or not for the bunny event. But yeah, plenty of stuff to look forward to. Hopefully that covers the roadmap. But man, we are going to get like right around July to August. That's when Mika is coming. Okay, so be prepared for that. Yeah, I'm really excited. So hopefully we'll have new story along the way as well. But hey, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the roadmap overall. Do you guys agree with what I said, or are you guys pulling regardless of any of these characters? Are you guys skipping Himari? Are you guys skipping the tracksuit characters? Let me know. I'm curious how many of you guys are skipping as well. I know there are some players that are saving all the way for Mika. That's going to be something interesting to look forward to. But as always, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.